Yeah, it's always good to walk around your house, even when it's raining. Get an umbrella and just kind of see if anything looks like it's overflowing or clogged up. I mean, we even had, with all the storms earlier in the summer, I had a guy send me a video 2 weeks after our install, saying this doesn't look right, and his gutter was overflowing right by the downspout, and I was like, well, we had some pretty big storms. It's probably clogged, and he checked it out after the storm, and that's what it was.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Great Saturday morning. In studio this morning, we have Christiaan Deasy from Christiaan's Gutters.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
How are you, my friend?
Excellent.
Excellent. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Who, if you need gutters for your house, or your existing gutters are no good, we've got an expert in studio. We're going to talk about, gutter protection, rain barrels, the evolution of gutters, copper gutters. Why are they expensive? Are they not expensive? What's the point? And things like that. So, Christiaan, introduce yourself to the Hire It Done audience. Tell everyone about your company and how long you've been around.
My name is Christiaan Deasy. I'm the owner of Christiaan's Gutters. Officially started the business in October of 2013, so like 6 years in business.
Sweet.
Going on 7, I think.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
96% of all contractors fail in the first 5 years. Little statistic we keep a track of here at Hire It Done. So, describe the average gutter for the listener right now. It's 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch. What is the average house?
Gutter, 5-inch K style or OG.
OG.
That's the two terms, and neither of them make a lot of sense. I think that has something to do with
the shape, of course.
S curve.
Original
there.
gangster gutter.
The K is even harder for me to understand. It has something to do with the front profile, but I don't really
you can't see a K.
see the K.
It was the guy who called it. It was when the Chrysler K car was invented. It looked like the fender of a K car.
So, but there's a lot of different styles and shapes of gutters, but they're all trying to do the same thing.
Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah.
So, why is it important for a house to have gutters?
You want to manage all that roof, all the water that's hitting the top of your house. You want to try to get it away from your foundation, keep it off your head, not mess up your hair.
Correct. What do I need gutters then?
Yeah, you don't want to get your hat wet.
I love it. So, no, real quick. So, water coming off a roof, and a roof is like an umbrella. It captures a lot of water. You don't want the water going down the side of your house on the foundation.
Right.
So, because you are in charge of getting the water away from a house, how far do you recommend the gutter downspouts should be pushed away from the foundation?
And it's not just your foundation. On its way down the house, you got to watch out for your windows. Can be rotting windows leaking in. But we look at the grade around each particular house, the landscaping. Some people just need a 1 or 2 foot extension to hit a rock or whatever, and sometimes you got some grade that needs to be addressed later, but until that happens, we're going to make sure that extension is 5, even 10 feet.
Yeah, I tell people on average about 8 feet away from the house, which is from the research we've done. But you never know. Every house is different, I guess. So you've heard of rain barrels?
Yes, sir.
If someone wants a rain barrel, can you supply it for them, or they have to buy it and you'll help work with them on it?
We don't usually supply them, but we'll work with people if they can't get it there. I believe you can have them delivered. You can order one. You can pick it up at Menards or Home Depot.
Yeah, easy to get.
Yeah.
So a rain barrel is basically a big barrel.
Correct.
And then how does the gutter, you have the downspout go into it?
There's several different ways. Sometimes there's like a mesh right on the top of the barrel. We just put our elbow right on top of that. Sometimes people install the elbow directly into the barrel. You want to be filtering the water somehow and keeping the gunk out of there. Maybe you have a good mesh gutter cover that we put on for you. maybe you have an open gutter that you clean, but you have a mesh over the barrel.
So the water dumps into the barrel, and then
Yeah.
filters out any of the debris, and then it fills up with water.
Yeah.
So that water can be used for your gardens. You can use it for watering around your house, and it's basically free because it comes from off the gutters.
Spray your kid with it.
Use it for whatever you
But
want.
common mistakes with rain barrels, it's, pay attention to where you're connecting it, how much volume that roof is handling, and you want to be managing the overflow. So it needs to, if that barrel happens to be safely away from the house, connected to a porch or something, maybe it just has a natural hole or mesh near the top for the water to overflow into some rocks. Oftentimes you need to have like a spigot
At
up
the
high
bottom,
with like an open hose on it,
just to give it
getting
the
that
overflow.
water away.
So that's the expertise I've been looking for, because a homeowner says, "Oh, I want to be green, I want to be environmentally, I want to blah 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 blah," and they get
So
the
do
green
we.
barrel, they see it on TV, and they get it. You know how to hook it up properly, so it's it's done right. It's done right.
It's a couple other things. We love to be green too. We recycle all our cardboard. We
Good.
recycle all of your gutters we tear off your house, and we like helping you with rain barrels. You also need to with a rain barrel. There's 3 ways to hook it up. There's an upside down Y with a lever, so you can divert the water to the barrel or to a downspout.
Oh, that's cool.
We don't want you to leave it hooked up over the winter. We want you to turn it over so the ice isn't expanding and ruining it. So we can leave you extra parts to change it around for the winter.
You have to drain it in the winter.
Yeah, you should just
Okay.
take it out of use because the ice will just split it.
Expanding. Okay.
Sometimes they're plastic. Sometimes they're like you can get a whiskey barrel from Menards
can
or
use it.
wherever and retrofit that into
Oh, I
a
never thought of that.
cooler.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I think I have a customer doing that pretty soon.
So that's even more of a recycle repurpose.
Yeah, and a
Right.
cooler aesthetic, than maybe the big plastic,
No, I like that. So, okay, so you can hook up a rain barrel for a homeowner. You can do that. So, gutters today, how long do they last on a house if they're done? You're replacing gutters every day.
Yeah, it's amazing how many.
So
need to be done.
they have a lifespan, I guess.
Yeah, but technology's changed. They used to just be hung with big nails or spikes,
Yeah.
and that's the common failure, as well as things just get dingy.
Remember the
and
big
old.
spikes, the ferrule and the spike with the.
Yeah, I mean we take them off every day.
How do you hang a gutter today? What do you use?
We use the strongest hidden hanger on the market, and really
It's
everyone's
on the
using-
fascia. It goes behind the gutter.
It hooks
a
the
channel.
front lip, and we just screw it.
Boom.
Yeah.
And you can level it. Now gutters have to be pitched, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the key is to pitch the gutters. Let's say you have a front fascia of a house. It's 30 feet long. Is that too long for a run of gutters? Or is that about?
No.
Is there a 1/8 per foot, 16th per foot, or is it just enough pitch so that the water, when it's running into the gutter, goes to the end where the downspout is?
1/8 of an inch every 10 feet is the standard. But,
Okay.
even if it's just level, that water should really pull itself out, the outlet together with water tension.
Okay, so that
But 1/8 of an inch every 10 feet is the ideal.
Okay.
Tiny little bit of pitch.
Yeah. So, well, that's cool. So, what about when you have like a condo, and one homeowner has at the end of connected units, and the water's always going there? Can you go in and help and solve the water drainage problems? You can analyze it and go and look at it.
Yeah, condos are tricky with everyone being connected together, and
Right.
the home, the HOA might need to make a decision altogether.
Right.
But yeah, we can definitely
it.
diagnose and troubleshoot any problem, and then we gotta see if they'll let us fix it.
Which is important. I gotta give a shout out to Renee and Barry Bean, Dr. Bean. They're good friends, family friends of mine, and they're just moved into their condo, and we're working through everything. And they're very patient people, so I got to give them 5
Congratulations to them.
stars. They're 5-star people. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. So, Christian, gutter protection. I really want to get into that. Gutters are priced for a homeowner by the foot, correct?
Usually, yeah.
Okay, and then gutter protection is on top of that?
Yeah, also by the foot.
So if a homeowner says, all right, I need new gutters and I want to do gutter protection, There's different kinds, right?
Yes, there is.
So if I have pine trees instead of oak trees or maple trees, you would recommend a different gutter protection than for other types. Is that what? Well, is it safe to say it that way?
Yeah, and it's more like if you have pine trees, there's minimum covers that we can't use that we know the pine needles will penetrate. We have a really good one for pine needles that has a 40-year manufacturer warranty, and it's also the best thing for really filtering that water before it gets to your rain barrel.
So is that a filter, a fine film?
So it's of the mesh family, but I wouldn't call it a micro mesh because some of the ones I don't like, they're too fine.
That's what I wanted to get to.
They're
I want to
too
know which
fine,
are the
they get-
ones. What are the ones you don't like? We're going to talk about that after we take a quick break, though, because I wanted to let people know. I want people to definitively know for their house which kind of gutter protection they need. We're going to take a quick break. My name's Adam Helfman. We got Christiaan Deasy from Christiaan's Gutters in studio. Gutter protection when we come back. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. We got Christiaan Deasy from Christiaan's Gutters in studio. Welcome back, Christiaan.
Thank you.
So we were talking gutter protection. Is there one particular mesh? You call it a mesh, right? For your the one that you like?
the one for pine needles, it's like a stainless steel mesh.
Still allows water to flow through, and it's not
Correct.
really. It's not a micro.
That's why me and a lot of my colleagues really like this particular one we're using lately.
Does it come in sheets? How do you roll it out? How does it install? Is it a 8-foot length, 4-foot length?
4 feet. We screw it on. We bend it so we can fascia mount it and not void the warranty on your shingles. That's an important thing to look out for.
Because the warranty, the shingle manufacturers have put in that little disclaimer.
don't
If you have
stick
gutters or gutter protection and it cuts our shingles, no warranty.
If you get that stuff from Home Depot and stick it under your shingles, technically you let the manufacturer of your shingle off the hook if they.
Ooh, nice to know.
Yeah.
I like that. So your system is custom installed, custom cut for the house.
Correct.
And the mesh is it looks like a screen door. Like it looks like a screen from a window or a door wall, right? But it's a little bit
looks
finer.
a lot like this microphone right here.
Yeah, so it's crisscross.
Yeah.
And then, but it's a finer, a pine needle can't penetrate it.
Correct. Or the shingle grit.
Oh, okay. So the granules.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So then where do those go? Just sits on the top and then every year you brush it off?
Yeah, I mean, the wind and rain takes care of most of it. Every so often you may need to spray it down.
Right. But it's nothing maintenance free, but it's low maintenance.
Yes, I would say so.
You've done a lot of gutters this year. Would it safe to say?
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of feet.
Yeah.
Right?
That probably, I mean, a good crew's doing 500 to 1,000 feet every day.
Every day. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're knocking it out. My question is, would you recommend gutter protection for everyone?
Not necessarily.
So if there's no trees around your property, you shouldn't have to do it.
Correct.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So if there's trees, you're in a yard where there's overgrowth or shade, this is where it makes sense.
Yeah, unless you really like to clean your gutters. Maybe you're young and you like jumping on the roof and checking stuff out anyways. Maybe.
Pass.
You
I'll pass. That's what I thought. Okay. And someone calls Christiaan's Gutters. They want to get an estimate for gutters. How backed up are you? I know you're busy this year.
Right now we're busy with full installs. So if it's a cleaning and repair, we might.
You do? Oh, you do gutter repair. You'll do repairs.
We do, but we're kind of
behind on that.
Behind on those estimates right
Gotcha.
now, and we need to take care of the.
So be patient.
Correct. We only have so many people, so.
And they're busy putting on new gutters.
Yeah.
But if someone wants brand new gutters for their house, call you up. Can you get out there this week to look at it?
It depends where it is, but yeah, usually most estimates happen within
5 days.
1 to 5 days.
And then if they say yes, you're 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks out.
Yeah, I've been saying 2 or 3 weeks, give or take.
It depends on the weather.
Yeah.
You have a person that schedules everything,
Yeah.
so that's good. So how late in the year can you do gutters? Can you do gutters all year round?
We do. You can't do the repairs, or you can't put covers on existing in the dead of winter when things are frozen. We usually can tear your existing gutters off and put up new anytime all year.
Okay, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So what about when people have ice building up into the gutters and they want to put heat tape down it? Have you ever had anyone who come to you and say, listen, I need new gutters, but I need you to run this wire down the downspout to do that? Can you do that for them?
Yes.
Do you recommend that, or?
Maybe it's unavoidable sometimes, but my opinion on ice dams is that they're usually caused and solved with ventilation and insulation.
Let me tell you, that's a home run right there. Of course, the key to ice damming is proper ventilation. You know, insulating, getting the heat loss stopped in that area so that it doesn't melt the snow and then it drips and then freezes.
Correct.
So you get it. And then, you know, a lot of people blame the gutter guy. A lot of people blame the roofer. Even if it's ventilated properly, sometimes ice damming happens.
Yeah, well, and if your downspout clogs and your gutter fills with ice, it's still gonna contribute or cause its own ice dam.
And it's gonna back up.
But you know, it's all these different things. You got to just.
So obviously, gutters are made out of aluminum. The new ones, most of them.
That's the most affordable.
Do they make plastic? You ever do plastic?
We do not. We tear those off
because they're junk, right?
Yeah.
You don't recommend that.
No.
So aluminum, and then you roll out. Is it like it comes in aluminum gutters come in a roll, and then they put them into a machine, and the machine forms it, and then you pull it out, and then there it comes out a full gutter.
Typically,
you can do custom lengths.
The coils are like 350 pounds when we buy a full one. We drive to your house with a box truck or a truck and trailer.
And inside is that machine.
We have the machine in the back, and we press the button and cut it to the length we measured and put it on your house.
So it's one piece seamless. Now, what about the corners that leak? A lot of people, my corners leak. You know, and they call me, Adam, what about that spray adhesive? What about this? What about that? You guys have a solution for your corners.
Yeah, and I think it's what most professionals use. We use GeoCell 2320, and it's narrow seam and gutter seal, and it's made for what we do. It's like $5 a tube. We get it from our suppliers.
And it's made to cover those seams.
Yeah.
What about the?
I've never seen the flex tape and flex seal. Like that stuff's great for some things if you're cut the boat
put
in
it
half
out underwater. You see that?
or whatever. But like it just doesn't seem to do the job in a gutter miter.
What about so when you have a miter gutter, what if you put it on the inside? Do you have like you ever you think about that?
No, it doesn't. That stuff doesn't work. But we do all our caulking. Right. Always caulk in the inside. You know,
not on the outside.
Once the water's in, it's going to find a way out. Stop it from getting in. You know.
Gotcha. There you go. Smart.
Yeah. Get
it before it goes in.
Correct.
Yeah. Don't manage it after the fact. I'm with you on that one. We have Christian Deasy from Christian's Gutters. The website is christiansgutters.com, and Christian has 2 A's in it.
Yep.
That's kind of unique.
Mm-hmm.
You ever do copper?
A little bit.
What if someone says, I want the copper look? Can you do, like, it's a faux copper?
There's 2 different ways we can accomplish that for a lot less cost. And there's copper tone aluminum, which looks like new copper. And then there's dark bronze, which looks like patinaed copper.
Okay, so people can get either that look they want. Now, is that more money?
Not real. I mean, copper tone is slightly more, but it's nominal.
Okay, so if someone wants that look.
And then the dark bronze is really the same as anything else.
Okay, that's important. What's your favorite movie?
I like the Star Wars movies.
Really?
Me and my kid have been.
I love them.
Watching them. Yeah.
Did you show him 1, 2, 3 first, or 4, 5, 6 first? How'd you do it?
4, 5, 6 first, probably, and he really likes the originals.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good, because I had a little quandary when my son was, 4, 5, 6 were already out, and then 1, 2, and 3 were next. Which way do you go?
Yeah, that's a good question. I actually had the same puzzle.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I did. I'm excited about the next one. It'll be
The Last Jedi?
No,
there's
called this. I like the
Jedi Awakens, whatever.
The Rise of Skywalker Rising. Maybe.
You already know you just go on YouTube and get all the spoilers. I won't spoil it for anyone, but I'll be seeing it for sure. Yeah, definitely. So if someone wants to get a quote for gutters from you, 586-698-2337.
Correct.
Get a quote. You'll be out this week, and then 2 to 3 weeks afterwards, you get it to install.
Yeah.
How much is that pretty? Obviously, if there's rain or whatever. It's always a good thing, I think, which makes sense. So, Christiaan, I want to thank you for coming on the show. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
I love coming.
Yeah, you guys do a good job. I mean, I work with you many times. I can vouch for your work. I've seen it. We've gone out. We've done videos with you. Homeowners, you have a 100% rating. Everyone's like, yeah, this guy was in, out, did a great job. Like, perfect. No complaints. I mean, how does it get better than that, right?
Yeah, we try.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for being part of How You're Done. We appreciate you and your company.
We love it. Thank you.
Shout out to the family and friends.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Where's that dad? Your dad. Get the jingle done.
Yeah, he's working on it. He's been busy, but
We love it.
next time I think I'll have it.
Well, that's it, my friends. Another 2 hours gone, just like that. Time to end the show, but don't end the conversation. We want to hear from you. Send me a tweet. Our Twitter handle is @MyHireItDone, and subscribe to our newsletter. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, SoundCloud. We're everywhere. I got a lot of home improvement advice. Just go to HireItDone.com. It'll be a bonanza of advice everywhere, my friends. I'm Adam Helfman. You're listening to Hire It Done. Thank you.